Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special Saturday night session where I'm coming back on to finish up my donations that I didn't complete in a couple of my YouTube channel members. I didn't get to any of the free readings in this session, so my biggest apologies on the earlier session. Um, I did all of them Saturday morning, this morning session, but I didn't get to any this evening. But if you've been trying, please come back tomorrow. Sunday is a special day where I do jump on after I go spend time with my Praying Mantis members and I eat. I do come back on and finish everything on the Sunday morning session. So if you've been trying and I haven't gotten to you, thank you for your patience and biggest apologies. I want to make sure everyone gets some sort of messages from Spirit. So if you do it tomorrow, I'll definitely make sure that you get a message from Spirit. There is no chat in this one because we're not taking any new questions. Just finishing up those and I'll give you the order in which they're being completed. It's just a handful, so I'll be on just for a little bit. But if you're interested in becoming one of my YouTube channel members, I do make sure that I get even their free readings completed in each after each for all my YouTube channel members. 2-hour special reading session just for them. And then I have 2 levels, Zen Cricket and Praying Mantis. Praying Mantis have an extra day, Thursdays for 2 hours, and then an hour after my Friday and Saturday evening sessions and my Sunday afternoon session, at least an hour. Sometimes we'll go an hour and a half, sometimes we go even longer. But it's a special session just for them. Um, and advanced access to any of the readings and videos that I record. Like I have solstice readings that are coming out on December 6th for each the 4 elements. And so they have access to those already, all of my members. And then also I'm working on 2025 energy forecasts, which they have access to those already. I've got 8 out of the 12 signs done, and maybe the others I plan on finishing up Monday. So if you're wanting all of that, there's a link down in the description box. And also I offer personal readings, some other things. There's a separate link for that as well. All right. I think that's all the blah, blah, blah. All right. So the order, I've got 3 donations to finish up. We got Delcy Joy will be up first, and then Supernova, and then Stephanie's Sacred Space. You'll be up after that. And I'll dive deeper into those for the donations. And then I have 2 that I saw of my YouTube channel members that I hadn't completed yet for your free readings. And that will be Livier Vagata and Sean G for your free reading. So we'll be jumping into those. All right. So, Delcy Joy. So thank you for your donation. You're up first. And so it's your 20th anniversary of your mom's passing. So any messages from Mamacita? Let's see what we have coming in here. Actually, I feel like she's drawing me to these. Oh, the Medicine Woman Oracle. Wow. So let's see what message she has coming in here for you. Or actually, right off the bat, she had a card come flying out. Oh, wow. Whoa. We got Mother Luna, Cancer energy, which is, our relationship to Mother. How perfect. You just can't make it up. And it's Lady Moon gives you the keys to mystery, the other feminine power. I love that energy. I just want to show it to you again. So definitely that's what the moon energy is about our emotional energy, but it is about our relationship of motherhood and with Mother. So you just can't make it up. I'm still kind of a little cracked up about it. All right. So the message of Lady Moon. So I expand, I wax and I wane, I influence the tides, women's cycles and births. I am the moon goddess Selene, and I was worshipped long ago. Can you feel how close we are? So there's this intermixing of, even though this is the message from the moon, it's a message from mom too. Can you feel how close we still are? An ancestral story plays itself out between women and the moon. In ancient traditions, priestesses worship Selene or Hecate in connection with the creative and fertile power of Lady Moon. Our feminine cycle synchronizing with the cycle of the moon and tides reminds us of our deeply mysterious connection. Births are governed by the moon. Seemingly softer moonlight lights the worlds of shadow, instinct, and the unconscious. The moon is the seat of women's fertile power, and in the night, its gentle and benevolent power opens the door to dreams, another reality. So, also, yeah, she's, helps with dream time. And so, if you're open to it, she will visit you during your dreams, coming up here. There's also something standing out, talking about births, and she just wants you to be aware that any births that have happened since her passing, she was there present for every single one of them, and she's able to be with every single individual all at the same time, and she doesn't have to spread her attention. She can be 100% present with all of her children, all of her great grandchildren and grandchildren. And so she's always there with them, watching over them and communicating with them too. So if you have any orbs that appear anywhere, that's her, especially if you take pictures of the babies while they're sleeping or whatever. If you see an orb around it, that's her. Um, Mothering around as per usual. She's so funny. The guidance she brings, the moon is a powerful ally for your psyche and fertile power. The moon reminds you of its presence by your side. She's saying, I'm always by your side. Perhaps you have forgotten your lunar, poetic, and sorcerous self. Like the moon, you fluctuate in the ebb and flow of your inner life, curious of the secrets hidden in the shadows and deeps. You may feel an irrational desire for another reality of fairyland and spells. Call upon the moon for all your projects. So she's saying, call upon her if you need anything. The new moon, a protective mother, acts like a charm to bring you abundance and respond favorably to your wishes. The full moon takes you into the depths of your true nature. I love that. So, very much her saying that she is there caring for you with your spiritual team. So, don't be afraid to talk to her, ask her for things. She has so much more capability and capacity on that side. She will bring you truth, she'll bring you answers, she'll bring you signs and synchronicities. Um, but she also she's learned she goes down here, she didn't know how not to meddle. But up there, she is like, we honor and your power of choice. So I don't meddle in your life unless you ask me to. Now. It's funny. So your medicine action that she brings in here. So plan for moon rituals. For a new moon ritual, dedicated to Hecate, this is a time for renewal and wishes. Fill a bowl with water and drop a moonstone in it. Invoke the goddess, asking her to protect you and stating your wish from the heart, trusting in her generosity. Let a prayer, song, or dance rise up inside you. Put your bowl outside. Early the next morning, drink the water charged by the moon and let its energy fill your heart. And then a full moon ritual dedicated to Selene. This is a time for celebration. Take a moonstone in your hands, invoke the goddess. Take a moonlight bath, visualizing a luminous white circle around you. Ask the goddess to reveal your lunar talent as a sacred woman by sending you a dream. Let a prayer, song, or dance rise up inside you. When you wake up, write down your dream in your notebook. So I like this. Moon rituals are an important connection that you can have with her too, going forward. New and full moon extra rituals with your mom. So I like that. So beautiful, beautiful. I like that. So that is what she has for you. So many blessings. And that's what they have. Delcy Joy, so many, many blessings to you. All right. And then Nova, thank you so much for your additional donations. And so this was number 5. What does Kurt see in your artistry, and any hints at how it could grow and expand in the future? How will your song and singing voice express itself and unfold to those who hear it? All right, let's take a look here. So, what does Kurt see in your artistry? Okay. And how could it grow and expand in the future? How can it grow and expand? Oh, one of those. Okay, that did one, especially there. Okay. And how will your song and singing voice express itself and unfold? Okay. All right. So a lot of your answers have to do with the bottom of the deck, which is the Emperor. And the Emperor is about so much of how things unfold have to do with you. And, the Emperor is Aries energy. It's about the Emperor choosing what they want, putting a plan together and taking action towards things, right? So it's about be stepping into your power and deciding what you want. It's such an important piece of it all. And they talk about it, in the earlier readings and all that, right? It's like you have to step and break this cycle in order to move forward, but it's about you stepping into your power. And they keep on saying that you have to step into your power. You have to step into your power, and break cycles and move forward, or you're going to keep looping. Like I said, being drugged down, right? All right. So the first part of this here is, what does Kurt see in your artistry? In your artistry. Let's look at that here too. Oh my gosh. I had a feeling you're going to get the Empress because she's been popping up. Your creativity, expressing your creativity in your own unique way. And the moon energy too, which is expressing this beautiful, beautiful expression of emotion. Now, a big part of how you can grow and expand in the future too has to do with, realizing that when I can't be creative when I'm drugged up, and I can't be creative when there's a lot of fear noise and lower vibration. I'm most creative when I'm in tune with my higher energy and, connecting up there. The moon too. I think we talked about before about that the moon, of course, changes energy every 2 to 3 days, and for you to track the moon and be in tune with the moon's energy, because you will pick up that emotional change, right? Because it starts off in Aries and starts off in fire energy, and then it goes into earth energy, and then to air energy, and then water. So you start off with passion and action, and then groundedness, and then thinking, and then emotion. It's every 2 to 3 days, and it's a different taste, a different flavor. Um, of fire, because you have 3 flavors of fire, 3 flavors of earth, 3 flavors of air, etcetera, right? Because each of those signs. So it's important for you to track the moon and be in tune with your emotions, because you're so influenced by the moon. I don't know why. You'd have to look at your astrological chart. Where's Cancer? What's in your, what in your birth chart? What's in your 4th house? Where's the moon? What sign is the moon in? What house is the moon in? All those kind of things can kind of tell you why it's influencing you. But the biggest thing is just knowing that it does. You don't have to know why, but of course your curious mind will want to know. But the moon energy is important for you, because it will help you understand your emotional fluctuations, and you won't feel it's like, there's a great astrologer, it's, Rewilding with Sarah Lynn? Um, I think it's Sarah Lynn, but it's Rewilding, and she says, Be aware of the astrological energy and use it so it doesn't use you. And I like that. So that's what's coming in for that. How could it grow and expand? I feel like that's this here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This is like the Empress energy, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, must, and that's the Empress too, besides creativity, is you must nurture yourself. It's such a big important piece of your journey and adventure because if you don't nurture yourself, you're going to not have the energy and the ability to really create. You're going to spend time recovering, 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 restarting, 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 and that's that cycle that we were talking about. So a big piece of how you can grow and expand your creativity starts with you, with your self-love, your self-worth, your self-care, and then, that's what transforms things, right? And again, we got the 6 of Cups coming in. They're reminding you of your past life connections, that past life energy. So as you step into this self-care and then, it opens you up to being able to, yeah, even with the Chariot card is Cancer moon energy coming in, that it allows you to dive deep with the 6 of Cups and all this moon energy. That's where our, um, passageway to the Akashic records are, where your past life emotions and information lies. And so the more that you're able to step into your own power, all the self-care, um, and the emotional waters, this is part of what you're learning through counseling and all this, to the emotional waters calm, where you can see in the reflection, you can dive deeper into your past life connections and glean from that, and have inspiration and emotional energy and creativity flows from that too. So it's like your spiritual side is a huge part of how you expand your music ability. And then how will your song and singing voice itself change and unfold? So we'll take a look here. Yeah. So over time, 7 of Pentacles, last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. But the Knight of Cups is all about, um, it's the intention of the singing that changes things, right? The expression is you learn to express emotion through your voice, through different types of singing, um, and maybe even a voice teacher, you know. But the Knight of Cups is a journey, is a quest for expressing emotion. And so you discover how you can, it's not just singing words, but it's about sharing energy through words, if that makes sense. But it's the difference of, you can tell people who are um musically, trained, and they hit those notes and they're very specific and wow, all right, well, that was very accurate, but it was empty because they didn't sing it with heart. And then there's people who sing a little off key, a little bit here, a little bit that, but your hair stands up on your arms and your body because you're like, I could feel the emotions, and you can see it like on, Britain's Got Talent and stuff. I like watching those every once in a while, especially the singers, because you can tell the people who were like putting their whole heart out, and people are bawling because it touched them because of the emotion behind it. That's what I feel is the important thing with that, right? So that is what they have for you, and then I'm gonna give you I'm done with angel cards. So I've got these Louise Hay affirmations for a stress-free life. These are the ones I'm using for the fortune cookies. Let's see what they have. Okay, here we go. I like that. So it says, I relax all my neck muscles and I let go of any tension in my shoulders. And then the other side says, I slowly breathe in and out and I find myself relaxing more and more with each breath. I kind of separated that. in that, and I find myself. It was an important message. So I like that. So that's what they have for you, my dear. Thank you again for all your donations. I so appreciate you. Many blessings. Much love. Right. And then the last of the donations is Stephanie's Sacred Space. So thank you, Stephanie, for your donation and celebrating your third super on a live stream. So thank you. I'm honored. So whatever you feel guided to do, I like that. So I do feel like I want to grab a okay. I knew I had an oracle, and then the animal elders oracles where we'll start, and then we'll pull some tarot. So what do we have here for Stephanie? Message. All right. So okay. You don't just get one, you get two. And they're short, so no worries. So I like first here, you got a nice little turtle, elder turtle, card 43, which talks about, of course, slow down. So their message that they're bringing you. And the Ojibwe creation story, probably totally mispronounced that. The turtle helped to bring the earth back after a great flood, carrying the land on top of their shell. Turtle Island is the land we find under our feet, grounding and stabilizing us. And the shell of this elder is medicine for us to root into. Elder Turtle has arrived to realign you and balance your nervous system when you are in a state of overwhelm. Overextending and pushing yourself beyond your capacity can leave your system feeling frayed and vulnerable. Has life felt chaotic? Sure, right? Do you have a challenging time staying present in your body? If this past season in your life has left you feeling raw and hyper vigilant, allow this elder to bring nourishing earth energy into your spinal column to ground you. Elder Turtle moves slowly and intentionally, calling you to walk beside them. If it feels like things are not happening fast enough in your life, know that this is the medicine you need at this time. Your system must build capacity for the next steps to happen. It's not time to push past your limits, as your body and spirit always know. The land calls to you to get lower, breathe, and unwind from the hustle. This cycle of your life is vitally important to your healing journey, so don't rush through it. The world will continue to spin at a dizzying pace, but with Elder Turtle at your side, you can trust the medicine of slow, for you are right on time. And Elder Turtle speaks and says, when you're feeling raw or unable to stay grounded in your physical body, call upon me to help you root back home. It's easy to get swept into the collective stream that tells you to go faster. And when this happens, I offer you my shell to stabilize all of your energies. Feel this lining your spine. And when you forget to get low and go slow, lie down upon the earth, for my energy is there to hold you. Wow. Beautiful message there. Something else that is being brought in here too has to do with moon energy. The shell on a turtle, there's 13 of these big shell pieces on their back, representing the 13 moon cycles we have each year. And then these small ones that outline it, there's like 28 or 29 of them, which also represent the cycle of the moon. So there's like this moon calendar on the back of turtles. And I feel like following the moon cycles and um, watching, and being aware of every 2 to 3 days how we move into a different moon energy is important because it allows you I feel like you're very influenced by the moon, as well, and you don't feel so schizophrenic and you don't feel like you're going all over the place or going insane when you realize, "Okay, I'm in Virgo." I think we're in Virgo today when I looked this morning, so it's like we're Virgo. We're in the Virgo? Virgo moon? Yeah, because then we're going into Libra in for the few days, and then we, of course, will go into Scorpio, and then we'll go into Sagittarius. So we'll the different, tastes and even doing a moon journal. How am I emotionally today? And you can kinda track and see how the different moons impact you specifically. Then you're aware of it, and you can use that energy, right? So I like that. Yeah, and even here you have the full moon over here on the Elder Lynx, card number 27, which is seek the unseen, which is very much moon energy. It's the unseen world and diving deep, right? So it says a portal to the unseen realms is a powerful invitation of wisdom and truth, asking you to expand the way you perceive the world. Elder Links crosses your cards today as a powerful reminder to look through the veil. The divine calls to you, offering messages from beyond. This elder acts as a guide that can travel between worlds and asks you to let go of the logical as you sink into the great mystery. Elder Links calls down the messages from the stars, opening up to sacred communication from the spiritual realms. With their elusive nature and ability to camouflage, Lynx offers you heightened access to what is usually hidden, bringing it closer to your visionary awareness. Your connection to what lies beyond is expanding. So it's a time of trusting your intuition, your visions, and your insight, knowing that there are greater forces at work. Surrender to the power of the Great Spirit and listen to the guidance that you're receiving, for this elder teaches you to rely on your intuition, no matter how subtly it might inform you. Believe in yourself, for the wisdom of the universe wishes to weave through your understanding in boundless ways. With elder links at your side, you are gifted with mystical downloads that will be life-changing. Holy moly. Listen with patience and trust what comes. You are being held in ways you cannot even imagine. Wow. And the elder Lynx speaks and says, "Invoke my medicine when you feel the pull of the spirit world calling to you. There's so much information available to you that many times you cannot see. I can leap between worlds to bring you the wisdom you need. The truths that I will help you to reveal will lead to transformation and evolution. So get ready for life to change and surrender to the greater plan." Holy moly. So this moon energy and connection to that moon energy and Mother Moon, and now with the full moon there too, but spirit, communication, what amazing um, cards. Let's see. Anything else for from tarot here? Okay. Yeah. So you have the strength card, communicating with your higher self, developing this relationship with your higher self. And look, you got the star card too, which is about wishing upon a star, but the star is your higher self too. See any other higher selves here? You got the King of Cups, which is the balancing of the head and the heart. And I like that energy coming in here, because it helps you. You do have this change coming here because the conflict that's been going on with the Five of Swords, with the mind, the battle between the mind and the heart, both energetically and in your head, is transforming both of these. So the two fives coming in with all this other energy is like it's talking about spirit is taking you through this transformation and giving like this uploads and downloads. I'm sorry, upgrades and downloads, right? And I like all this balancing of this energy that comes in, but definitely expanding the relationship that you have with spirit is so huge here. The turtle energy too is it's giving you the time to slow things down when we feel like life is going slow. It's giving us an opportunity to raise our love vibration and raise that up. And I feel like all that combined together is what is coming in there for you. So I love that for you. And then let's see here. We'll give you your little Louise Hay stress free um, fortune cookie here for your final. Okay. So as I realize stress is only fear, I now release all fears. And on the back, I let go of all negativity that rests in my body and my mind. Beautiful. Beautiful affirmations. So I love that for you, Stephanie. Hopefully that resonated. Thank you again for your donation. I appreciate that. Excited for you. Right. And then we just have two more readings left, and these are free readings. These will go a little faster. So up first, we got Livier Vegata. You want to ask, what's love for you in 2025? You're single, young, and beautiful. Sounds like a good advertisement. Hello. So, based on current energies, what does Spirit want you to know about your love in 2025? All right. Well, there is transformation that happens with the Hanged Man. The Two of Swords, it feels like there's a little bit of time in the beginning of the year where you're still, working out in the beginning. That Two of Swords is like the battle between the mind and the heart. And this transformation that's happening is you're letting go of some limiting thoughts and beliefs and mindsets, some limiting emotions that don't serve you anymore. So there's this purging, like how a caterpillar in a cocoon has, like, they turn into caterpillar soup and they let things fall away in order for you to be light enough where your wings can take you places. And it's giving time too for your counterpart that will be coming to become a butterfly too, because if they're a caterpillar still, you're not gonna have things in common, and you're gonna be like, "Whatever, I'm not gonna carry you. I'm not gonna walk around. I got butterfly things to do." But with you both emerging as butterflies at the same time, then that, is very freeing. In fact, I just looked down and saw the beautiful dream cup here with the beautiful butterfly. So the dream is to find another butterfly, not to settle for a caterpillar. All right. But I like that. It's the beginning of the year is that, and then we'll look at more progression as things come forward here. Um, if you haven't checked out the 2025, Monday, I'll be finishing the last four signs of Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So if you're something besides that, I have the 2025 forecast out. So for more information, you might double check that too. Ooh. All right. So that's what they have for you, Olivier. Many blessings to you. And then lastly, but not leastly, we have Shanji for your free question, your free reading. Thank you for your donation earlier. I appreciate that. So guidance for the week. What does Spirit want you to know? Guidance for this week. Stay out of jail. What's that all about? I'm just kidding. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Oh, well, good. Yeah. So you have the Chariot card coming in here, which is power of choice. And the King of Pentacles, which is this energy of abundance and fullness. you know, I just feel like there's this awareness that comes in this week, and being aware of where your focus is, because I feel like there's this life can feel full and overflowing, or it can feel empty. And it's like you're, this person that's standing between two It's like we're right in the middle. What is it going to be? Is it going to be one or the other? And it's like there's this choice to be made with this chariot of, am I going to trust Creator that I'm going to have everything I need in each moment? Or am I taking it back and I'm gonna worry about money and abundance, right? And that's the thing, we always hand it back going, "Here, this is yours," and they're like, "Can I have that back for a little bit? I just wanna worry a little bit," and then we hand it back, and I just feel like that's this energy of, um, because 'cause they're reminding me of when I at a big point in my life when I was moving somewhere and I had to sell my condo, get it ready for sale. I had so much to do in a short amount of time, I was freaking out. This was only, let's see, I don't know, maybe a decade ago by now, but, um, I was freaking out, and then I would hear Crater. They were like, "Do you trust me?" And I'm like, "Wow, way to put me on the spot," but I would sit with it and really go, "I do trust you." I didn't wanna answer just like, "Yeah, of course I do." I wanted to answer sincerely from my heart, and I was like, "I do trust you." Good, and then I'd feel calm. Then I'd do the next thing, and then I'd start freaking out a little while later, and then I'd hear, "Do you trust me?" I'm like, "I do." Then he added in, "Do you love me?" And I'm like, "I do love you, and you love me." It was awareness. They weren't asking like, "I need to know you love me." They were bringing up these questions for my sake, and I feel like that's what's coming in here is this power of choice. Do you trust me? I do. Do you love me? I do. It just takes you to a whole new place, and I feel like that's something that will help, this week as you go through it, so hopefully that helps. That's what they have for you right now, Sean, so many blessings to you, and sorry again to everyone that I did not get to your free readings this evening, but I will be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, so please join me then. I will make sure by the end of the day you get messages if you've been trying and I haven't been able to get to you, so thank you for your patience, and enjoy dream time if you're in my side of the planet. For everyone else, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And until I see you guys again, remember every second of every day of your life, you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the mother and the father of all things, our creator. And of course, I love you too. So you guys take care and we'll see you soon.